Fans are glued to their seats due to the excitement around Charlotte Flair's return to the WWE, and for good cause. Due to injuries to her ACL, MCL, and meniscus sustained in a match against Asuka in December 2023, WWE's most dominating female star has been sidelined for more than a year. Nevertheless, Charlotte has continuously updated her fans on social media, sharing pictures and videos of her recuperation to keep them updated. There is currently a lot of excitement about her reappearance, and even if we don't yet know when she will appear on television again, it is obvious that it will happen soon. She might already be on the radio by the time you read this. Even more intriguing, though, is the potential course that Charlotte's return to WWE might follow. Many fans believe that Charlotte will make a comeback at the 2025 Royal Rumble, which would be a fitting opportunity for her to reintroduce herself to the WWE Universe. What WWE will do with her once she's back in the spotlight is the real question, not when she will return. After all, Charlotte Flair's booking by WWE has always been a fascinating topic to watch. Whether as a champion or a challenger, she has consistently been at the top of the card, and her absence has just made people more eager for her to return. The main reason is that her followers are eager for her next phase, even though it has been more than a year since she last appeared on television. It makes perfect sense that Charlotte has already been ranked as the favorite to win the Women's Royal Rumble bout. Charlotte, one of the greatest names in the women's division and one of WWE's biggest stars, is a tried and true source for major matches and compelling plots. Charlotte has a history of returning to the title picture shortly after her hiatuses, and a victory in the Royal Rumble might put her in a position to compete in another high-profile bout at WrestleMania. But what if winning the Royal Rumble isn't the only reason she's back on TV? What if WWE has even more ambitious plans for her? The wrestling community was shocked to see that WWE is internally debating whether to schedule Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton's first ever match at WrestleMania 41. According to a recent article from WrestleVotes, fans are going crazy with this report alone. It has all the makings of a lucrative contest, and the idea of these two explosive talents competing on the biggest stage of all is an alluring one for WWE. However, why is this match so intriguing and full of possibilities? Let's think about the background first. After making a name for herself in NXT in recent years, Tiffany Stratton is now a rising star in the WWE. Fans have responded favorably to her portrayal as the stereotypical rich girl who isn't hesitant to utilize her wealth and good looks to her advantage. Her momentum has only increased as a result of her recent rise to the top of NXT, which included winning the NXT Women's Championship. An important turning point in Tiffany's career was her triumph over Nia Jax at the NXT New Year's Evil event, where she cashed in her Money in the Bank contract and became one of WWE's most promising emerging stars. Her career might change if she is paired with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 41. There are a number of reasons why it is appealing to see Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton compete for the title at WrestleMania. It's a first-time encounter. To start, supporters enjoy seeing brand new, innovative matches, and this one would undoubtedly generate a lot of interest. Furthermore, the stakes would be high because Charlotte and Tiffany are both positioned as prominent figures in WWE. Charlotte would add a certain level of prominence to the match because of her track record of winning titles and her standing as a generational star. Tiffany would be trying to establish herself as the women's division's future star in the meanwhile. A match between these two would electrify the crowd and help solidify Tiffany's position as one of the WWE's top talents. Let's now discuss whether Charlotte Flair ought to make a comeback as a heel or a babyface. Charlotte Flair was a babyface when we last saw her on television. However, many fans, like myself, would love to see her return as a villain because of the character's essence and her long history of portraying the heel part so well. One of Charlotte's most interesting character traits has always been her heel demeanor. She is one of the most successful heels in WWE history because of her conceit, her superiority complex, and her ability to take advantage of circumstances. Her feud with Tiffany Stratton might reach new heights if she were to return with a heel change, which would be a tremendous event for WWE. Given that WWE usually chooses to bring back huge performers in a more positive light, especially after a long hiatus, there is also a chance that Charlotte will make a comeback as a babyface. It would make sense for Charlotte to take on the heroic challenger character at WrestleMania 41 in an attempt to regain her position at the top of the women's division if she were to win the Royal Rumble and then face Tiffany Stratton. Fans will undoubtedly react strongly to this, particularly if she is portrayed as the underdog, but Charlotte would probably need to develop a more likable persona. Even though I would really like to see Charlotte Flair return as a heel, she would still be a formidable opponent for Tiffany Stratton if she were a babyface. The part that Tiffany Stratton plays in all of this is equally fascinating. Tiffany has been portrayed as a powerful heel character in NXT, and her recent title victory cemented her status as one of the best ladies in WWE. Her training with elite NXT talent has demonstrated that she can compete in the ring, and she has all the makings of a future superstar. But the greatest test of her career would be competing against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 41. Charlotte's legacy in the WWE is unmatched. To start, a bout against her at WrestleMania would establish Tiffany as a serious competitor in the WWE, as she has a storied history and is a multiple champion. For this reason, I believe that Tiffany should continue to hold the title until WrestleMania. Removing the championship so soon after her significant victory is the last thing WWE should do. Tiffany's legitimacy as a champion would be further enhanced by holding onto the title until WrestleMania, which would enable her to defend it against a legitimate opponent like Charlotte. There are two possibilities if WWE chooses to schedule Charlotte Flair vs. Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania 41. In the most likely scenario, Charlotte Flair would prevail and take back the title, solidifying her place among the greatest female wrestlers of all time. For Charlotte, this would be a significant occasion that would confirm her comeback as a huge triumph. But there's also a chance that WWE will decide to keep the title on Tiffany Stratton, which would be a huge victory for her career. Tiffany's ability to carry the title and establish herself as a major star in the women's division would be greatly endorsed if WWE took this course. The possibility of a Charlotte Flair vs. Tiffany Stratton match at WrestleMania 41 is quite thrilling. Regardless of the path WWE decides to go, both ladies possess the skills, charm, and motivation to make this match one of the most memorable in WWE history. This encounter has the potential to be one of the most talked about matches of the whole event, regardless of whether Tiffany keeps the title and if Charlotte makes a comeback as a babyface or heel. Fans have been anticipating this match, which has the potential to alter the trajectory of both women's careers. The rumors about this match will only intensify as WrestleMania 41 draws nearer. Whether Charlotte should return as a villain or a face, who should win, and who should turn heel are all topics that fans will continue to discuss. However, there is little doubt that WWE has a fantastic chance to make this a momentous and revolutionary event for the women's division. The whole wrestling community would be buzzing about the match between Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Therefore, WWE should definitely pursue it. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below regarding this possible matchup. Should Charlotte make a comeback as a heel or a babyface? In your opinion, who should prevail in the match at WrestleMania 41? Please share your opinions with me, and remember to subscribe and use the like button for further updates on this fascinating tale.